Well, good morning and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you very much. Consider joining the channel membership, only $1 per month. And it's really just the ultimate way to support me and my efforts here. You'll also get access to exclusive videos and early access to a lot of my videos. So today I am reviewing the Puma Deviate 3. Check that out, an awesome colorway. It even says NITRO on the side, so you're guaranteed to be fast. But this is a carbon plated shoe, a super trainer if you will. So today we're going to be talking about the build, the comfort, the performance, and the value. But first, voiceover Chad, why don't you tell us about some of the specs and features of the Puma Deviate NITRO 3?
Puma states, faster than ever, smoother than before. The Deviate 3 is a super fast, explosive, and ultra responsive running shoe for training and racing. Built on the perfect combination of nitro foam and power plate technology, the Deviate provides best-in-class cushioning and responsiveness for a strong, snappy, and comfortable ride at any pace for any runner. Optimized for a wide range of foot strikes and patterns and ready to propel you to your next PB. As for some of those specs and features, you get an engineered knit mesh upper, which is 20% recycled materials, power tape reinforcements throughout the upper, nitro foam midsole, power grip outsole rubber, power plate, which is a carbon fiber plate engineered to stabilize the midsole while maximizing energy transfer, a fully gusseted tongue, 39 millimeters of heel stack, 29 millimeters of toe stack for a 10 millimeter drop, weighing in at 250 grams or 7.6 ounces in a men's UK size 8, and 165 US MSRP dollars. Puma did send me this shoe for the purpose of review, but all thoughts and opinions are strictly my own. Chad, back over to you.
Now all the B-roll footage that you're seeing today was recorded after this run. I've had the shoe out for not quite 50 miles, but a good handful of runs nonetheless. I'd like to shout out to my sponsors, namely Hydro Pack, awesome hydration solutions, T8 for their awesome Sherpa shorts with the integrated belt. I can store my phone, gels, keys, whatever I need. Lightweight, comfortable, and their Commandos underwear, guaranteed to be chafe free. And then of course the feed for their amazing nutrition and hydration solutions for athletes to pursue all of your athletic endeavors. I should trademark that. Check out my affiliate links in the pinned comment or the description down below. You can also get 10% off Hydro Pack and T8, so check that out, and a $15 credit to spend at the feed if you haven't signed up to get that credit yet. So that is available to you. On with the review. So starting with that build or overall build quality, first off, I think Puma did a phenomenal job in the overall design. Not only does it look cool, but it's made really well. Puma's always done a good job in all of their shoes with build quality, and the Deviate 3 is no exception to that. So everything is put together really nicely, and the choice of materials are excellent. You have that Puma grip outsole rubber, which is always amazing, just super grippy, but also lasts a long time. That nitro midsole, the nitrogen infused midsole, again, high quality. Not only does it feel good, it's a lot of fun, but it's gonna last a long time. I've put quite a few 100 miles in various Puma shoes and have never felt that nitro midsole break down prematurely. The material on the upper is durable. It's a good choice of materials overall. Some nice comfort in the heel and good choice of materials for that tongue, and that mesh upper is breathable, it's durable. There's just really no concerns at all with the overall build quality, and it all came together really nicely. Now the Deviate 3 is designed slightly more minimalistically, if you will, so there's not a lot going on, especially in that upper, but that helps keep the weight down. But I don't feel like you're missing anything. I'm gonna give the overall build and build quality 9, maybe a 10 out of 10. I really have no reason to dock it a point. It's just really, really good. So well done, Puma. Now moving on with the comfort of the Puma Deviate NITRO 3. Now I wasn't sure what to expect with comfort when I first got the shoe. I expected the shoe to be lightweight and fast because that's what it is, but I didn't expect it to be as comfortable as it is. So there's really two components to the comfort. One is the underfoot feel. So that nitrogen foam is very responsive, very bouncy, very rewarding, but it has a soft component to it that doesn't introduce long-term foot fatigue. I really feel like I could go long distances in this shoe, whether it be a marathon or just a long training run. Future Chad here. I forgot to mention that the midsole seems to be kind of a dual density foam. So here in the heel it's just a little bit denser compared to the forefoot where it's just a little softer. So it's not necessarily felt underfoot. It's probably better that way so that you get that nice soft rebound in the forefoot as you transition into toe off, and then a little more density in that rear end on the heel for the more of the heel strikers of the group here. So just wanted to call it out for what it was worth. Seems to be a pretty good formula overall in the Deviate 3. Okay, present Chad, back over to you. The second component to that is the upper. So while there isn't a lot going on with the upper, it offers a really good secure hold. And even though the tongue and the upper aren't overly padded, it just feels really nice around my foot. So the tongue is very lightly, very minimalistically padded where the laces lay on your foot. The laces are slightly stretchy, but they're wide and soft. The tongue is also really soft, the material is soft, and it's fully gusseted, but it also offers a snug, secure foot around the lateral and medial side of my foot and across the upper. So even though there's not much to the upper, it just feels really nice. Super secure, super snug. And then the choice of that mesh upper, it conforms with your foot really nicely as you're moving. There's no hot spots or pinching or red spots that I experience anywhere in the shoe. Some nice padding around the heel and the ankle, holds your ankle in place really nicely, and just is an overall snug fit, which is what I would expect in a more performance, potentially race-oriented type of shoe, that super trainer type shoe. The shoe is snug fitting. There is not a lot of room for width, and I think that's maybe one area that I would change slightly, is just offer a little more room, not in the midfoot or the heel, because I like that snug fit there, but just a little bit more room in the toe box. Now, that doesn't really bother me, but it is notice that this is a very snug fitting shoe. Overall comfort, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Now moving on to the performance of the Deviate 3. If you haven't gathered already, it is a high performing shoe, a really good super trainer, and one that I would use for marathon racing if I needed to. Not everybody can afford 5 pairs of shoes for all your different types of training, and sometimes you just need 1 or 2 really good shoes. So maybe get the Puma Velocity 3 and then the Deviate 3 for your faster training efforts and races. The shoe is very lightweight and feels lightweight underfoot, helping to increase that foot turnover. It's a shoe that you can run fast in, and it's very rewarding when you do so. But it also is kind of a universal speedster in the sense that you can slow down if you need. You can use it for your longer training runs, and it'll continue to perform mile after mile for you. The outsole performance is great, super grippy. Puma grip always coming in clutch. And then probably the star of the shoe is that NITRO midsole. It's soft, it's bouncy, it's responsive, it's gonna last forever. It's very rewarding, especially as you pick up the pace. Just feels really good, really fast underfoot. The shoe has a nice rocker shape, so whether you're a heel striker or a midfoot striker, as you transition into your toes, it just is very smooth. Again, very rewarding. Maybe that's the word of the day, rewarding. And let's not forget that carbon plate, that power plate as they call it. I do feel the plate kind of propel me just a little bit, but it doesn't feel like it's trying to take over my foot strike or my stride. It helps to maintain that rocker shape and offers just a little bit of stability to an otherwise high stack midsole. Now, every time I put my feet in the shoes and I start my run, one of the first things that comes to mind is, oh yeah, this is gonna be good. And that says a lot about the shoe. It's also a shoe that I look forward to running in next time because it's just that fun and that rewarding. Lastly, the performance of the upper is also quite nice. I mentioned that it's lightweight, it's breathable, it's adaptable to your foot. It's a nice, snug but secure fit, and it allows you to pick up the pace without having to think about the shoe. You can just run, and the faster you run, the more rewarding, there's that word again, the shoe becomes. Hope that all makes sense. I'm gonna give performance a 9 out of 10. And the only reason for a dock of points is because I wonder if that carbon plate could be doing a little bit more for you, but I'll take it. Really no complaints. So yeah, it's a good shoe, high performing, definitely like it a lot. So what about the value of the shoe? I already mentioned that it's a high quality build. It's a pretty comfortable shoe and certainly high performing, but is it worth the $165 price tag? Changed my mind, we're gonna run down the road here. I think $165 is a very competitive price to pay for a super trainer, especially one that includes a really fun midsole, a nitrogen infused supercritical midsole, and a carbon plate. And certainly there are super trainers out there that are more expensive, $180, $200, $220. I'm glad that Puma isn't trying to squeeze every last penny out of you. Now, $165 is still a lot of money to pay for a shoe, even if it's really good. Is it worth it? I think if you are in the market for a good super trainer that you can do a lot of different runs in, then yeah, $165 is worth paying for this shoe. You're getting a lot of shoe, a quality build, something that's gonna last a long time. It's a very rewarding, there's that word again, a very rewarding shoe. Even though Puma sent me this shoe for the purpose of review, if I was in the market for a good super trainer, a reliable super trainer, especially one that's carbon plated, then yes, I would buy the Puma Deviate Nitro 3. Now, another shoe to consider that I will be reviewing on the channel very soon is the Topo Spectre 2. That shoe has a full P-Bax midsole, is not plated, and has a wider toe box. So another super trainer that's also very good, so spoiler alert, but offers a different super trainer type formula. Do I recommend the Puma Deviate Nitro 3? Yeah, I recommend it. I think it's worth its price. You're getting a really good quality build, Puma grip outsole, Nitro midsole, a really good, lightweight, comfortable but secure holding upper, a shoe that is very rewarding, especially when you pick up the pace. It's just a lot of fun to run in, but you don't have to run fast for it to feel good or to be a successful shoe underfoot. You can slow down the pace like what I should probably be doing right now because I'm starting to breathe a little heavier. So the Deviate 3 really is the universal speedster, quite a good super trainer of a shoe. All right, I think that's all I have for you today. I hope that was informative and useful. I hope all my rambling made sense. Why is this shoe called the Deviate? Any idea? Is it because it deviates you from your normal training routine? I don't know. So let me know if you have any questions about the Deviate 3. Thanks for being here. Remember to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Drop a comment down below, give the video a thumbs up, and we'll leave this video off as we always do. Remember to be consistent, express gratitude, and enjoy every mile as I certainly have today in the Puma Deviate Nitro 3. Oh, I'm loving this colorway too, by the way. Holy smokes. Fire, right? Okay, see you on the next video. Bye now.